Hello everyone, this is Carol from Blocklike. First of all, thanks for coming and taking your time to join today's Link Now event. Before we start, let me introduce the Link Now event briefly. So, Link Now is an online event organized by Blocklike. In each Link Now event, we invite builders from different tracks to share their blueprints, achievements, future plans, and their needs of resources or cooperation. Right now, more than 600 projects have joined us, and we will organize this event from time to time. So if you're interested in it, don't hesitate to contact us. Today, we're going to talk about NFT and Web3. As we all know, NFT has grown into a unique and attractive track in the crypto field since its boom in 2021, and it has become a bridge between projects, users, and Web3. For projects, NFT is not only one of the easiest ways in attracting users, but also a key for them to build their Web3 world. As for users, NFT is the easiest way to get into Web3 and the projects. So far, NFT is widely used in various tracks like Metaverse, GameFi, DeFi, SocialFi, DAO, etc. We can see that NFT is of vital importance. Today, we have invited 9 projects from NFT, GameFi, DeFi, and other tracks to talk about their innovations, goals, and how they use NFTs to explore Web3. Despite the current crypto winter, many builders are still active. They are trying their best to build projects in a more innovative, interesting, and open way. By the way, we have prepared some free NFTs for you. You can go check out Xcabin's Trader for more details or go directly to xcabin.com to win rewards. All NFT airdrops are provided by the projects joining the event today. So now let's get right into today's topic, NFT Key to Web3. So our first project is Meta Pioneers. Meta Pioneers is an NFT and DeFi innovative deep app with a combination of entertaining game features. Its perpetually profitable NFT collections allow users to learn about Web3 while earning a passive income. Today, its Director of Operations, Jean-Pierre, will talk about NFT-Fi. Welcome, Jean.
Okay. One moment. Meta Pioneer, what is? Meta Pioneer is a decentralized application featuring NFT mod DeFi elements with a combination of entertaining game features. It minimizes the long and harsh learning process and enables users to understand Web3 via entertainment and focus on longevity and consistency financially. It's an excellent combination of knowledge and technology for all Web3 users. That sounds great. So I will explain a little about the background, okay? In this past and this metaverse, the captain, professor, and crew member of the metaverse are leading the professional prospector in search of rich abundant mineral resource. This resource will eventually be minted to the general cryptocurrency of the galaxy, MPY. The galaxy contains a scarce mineral resource, and mining this resource can earn much more rewards. For the sake of clarity, the captain, first officer, and crew member are the galaxy identities of user entering the Web3 world and meta pioneers. They are not directly involved in mining activities. Instead, they recruit prospectors to the mine. I will tell you a little about prospector later. No worry. So I will now tell you about the galaxy identities where user will be able to interact with the meta pioneers. The first is the captain. As the leader and guide for prospector of the universe to travel through galaxy, the captain is the most attractive position in the fleet. He is consistently leading prospector of different regions and their search for treasure and respect from various sides. The reward are precious for the captain position. The most significant source of earning for the captain comes from the prospector. According to the fleet team rule, the prospector will deliver their maintenance costs to the captain, which is a significant amount of income as the number of prospectors increase. Also, the captain NFT can be tradable in Meta Pioneers NFT marketplace. I would like to be a captain. On the other hand, there is the first officer. The first officer must try their best to prove their ability as a captain. Only by completing certain contribution value requirements, then can a first officer be promoted to a captain. All the first officer NFT are tradable on Meta Pioneers NFT marketplace. About fleet dividends, prospector mining will help the fleet to produce between 5% and 10% extra earnings. The fleet team regularly provides dividends to the captain and first officers, and the dividends are based on the proportion of the current contribution value. Moreover, a race especially prepared for the first officer. In addition to the general of the NFT materials, the contents also bring a large number of MPY rewards. And the Galaxy provides long-term support for the first office to become a captain. Nice. Here you can see how promotion path works. All right. In order to be captain, you need to earn your ranks up, starting from a new crew member. When you unlock certain achievements, you can prove your ability to the captain to earn your free officer NFT. Afterward, you can hire more prospector to be captain and get the rewards you deserve. Also, friends, there is the prospector. I love the character. Prospector is the metaverse's most popular and profitable role. Every prospector has a different personality and skill set. Prospectors put their dream into their and participate in various mining jobs around the universe. Although everybody knows it's a great adventure, they also recognize it's a considerable profit. It's an NFT with permanent benefits. It's very interesting. Prospector, as you can see, also have their upgrade path, right? As the inspiration advances, your prospector can upgrade themselves for better mining rewards. And the upgrading requires the props, the upgrade ships, right? There are also the props, which also play an important role in the meta world. About prop NFT, user can open mystery boxes to get prop NFT. These props NFT are unique in their type, rarity, and attribute. The upgrade shapes are available from certain blind box of props, which can upgrade your prospector character for better mining rewards. Prospector can equip various props to improve your arrival time, the mining site, meaning efficiency, etc. All the prop NFT are tradable in Meta Pioneer NFT marketplace. A point to consider is that becoming a master prospector is the goal for everyone. The master prospector can mine various mineral and swap them with another cryptocurrency. The minimum period for the master prospector is permanent. As the ecosystem develops, better rewards will be provided. If there is only one master prospector in the profit generating pool, she will receive all daily rewards from this pool. The earlier the master explorer enters the pool, the higher the reward. You may be wondering, what's the difference between ordinary NFT and meta pioneer NFT, right? Ordinary type of NFT have lack of use cases, difficult to predict the price, lack of liquidity. On the other hand, the prospector NFT have permanent profiting NFT, advanced price prediction mechanisms, and ensure high liquidity with staking and lending features. Most people concerned about the investment in NFT are the uncontrollable nature of the price and the lack of liquidity, while Meta Pioneers is a permanent profiting NFT collection, with its price being supported by MetaTrigger, the yield aggregator. A fundamental purpose is to suit the next generation economic model and explore valuable investment options. Meta Pioneers is suitable for short, medium, and long-term investor. Short-term investor can participate in the first collection of MetaPy NFT, enjoy the benefit of advanced mining, and earn the difference by taking advantage of market scarcity. Medium-term investor can accumulate vast reserve on cryptocurrencies. There will be some fundamental NFT in the market, but the market lacks permanent top-tier NFT, which take a long time and effort to acquire. In long term, the MetaPy profit generation pool is an extremely high-yield shared pool, where it extracts valuable target from the next-gen economic models and help the user earn cryptocurrencies permanently. Only those with top-tier NFT holders can participate. About our roadmap, we're now in the first phase, right? You can join our community and participate on our numerous airdrops. Second, you can join our whitelist presale, get early access to benefits and privileges. You can become a prospector holder and receive a permanent passive income. And you can join our ecosystem, work with us, and earn income and get many early opportunities. Finally, you can visit our website and learn more about Meta Pioneers, such as tokenomics and much more detailed information about the project. Thank you very much. I hope to meet you again. Greetings.
Thank you, Pierre.
Thank you too.
Okay, hope hear more good news from you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Okay. From Meta World is building Steam for Web3 games. It's a GameFi aggregator powered by decentralized community. Jack D, the CMO for Meta World, will talk about the project in detail. Welcome, Jack D.
Hello guys, this is Jack from Meta World. I'm the project CMO and I'm honored to be here and present more information about us. First of all, let me give a brief intro about Meta World. In short, we are building an integrated application platform in Web3 area. By application platforms, we are providing a great journal of the applications and automated building in the entertainment spheres where you can satisfy all your entertainment needs. We are definitely building something unique as we are integrating the best part of Web3 applications. We share some similarity of the introduction Web2 games launching platform Steam, as we are also having hundreds upcoming games, but we are not 100% like them. Because for Metaverse, it's definitely not only about games, and then we are also bringing some other colorful entertainment gateway. As I said before, we were integrating the most potential Web3 application on our web form. Primarily, we're focusing on the entertainment industry. In the coming future, the journal you expect to see the experience of the metaverse, including but all not limited to the games, metaverse, social, live stream, and AR or VR. We wish to build an ultimate Go platform for the Web3 user when they want to have some fun and gaining of some stream. It was to mention our negative token for MW, as it's the most important value carriers, and so you can see it all has the power rate view of our platform. So 4MW is the only medium of the platform application usage, consumption, and the use as the reward. Take the games and the example here, you can use 4MW to buy all necessary in-game NFT item and the equipment. The LTT of the 4MW lie all around armoring the upcoming applications. We will try to empower 4MW as much as possible. The total supplies of our token is about 500 billion. Unlike most of the project, we adopted the deflatority model for pretty much every that is going to launch. As we already consider a lot when it's coming to redistribution of the consumer token, as you can see here, the pie chart, part of the token is used for reward and part go to the developer. And most importantly, a great amount of the token will be burned. Sustainability and the long-term growth is the #1 factors, and we are designed for our token economic. At a worst pointing of 80% of total supply now is on the liquidity pool, and 99.99% of the liquidity is locked on the Pancake swap. You can check the details on our team finance. I mentioned the role and importance of the 4MW earlier. We believe that we should handle the power of our community. Well, here I said about our team background. For myself, I already mentioned, and in general, team members for Metaverse have been working in the games industry for years. We are having some senior developers from Web2 gaming company, as well as Web3 native. With the years, developers' experience and the grasp of the user experience for Metaverse is considered that we accepted and developed the highly playable games. We are also open to suggestion and the cooperation. You can reach our community. And let's go into our roadmap quickly. Game is the first section that we come to online for the Metaverse. And in the sprint, the 10 to 20 high quality games and will be launched annually. Then enter about hundreds of games on the full season future. Players are playable and find a different kind of the games in our platform. We are basically building Web3 Steam intersection. By the year 2023, we're gradually to launch our social app, and the live stream application will be makes easier for you to make new friends and interaction with them. Just imagine you are able to meet all your social friends and probably meet your favorites, host the extra in the use reward function for support them. Metaverse and the AR, VR is also the advanced part in here for Metaverse. It's so exciting to leave the metaverse and join the value club, and every work, study here, and we will support you immersive experience with the most advanced AI and recruitment. You can check the information about the full metaverse on the coin market cap or the coin code, such as the price, trading value, and the trading market. Yeah, here are some of the activities for us. The Discord. We already have the great numbers of followers and the community members, so please remember to follow us on the social media. Security matters of our smart contract is audited by philosophically cybersecurity comments, centric. And this is our media content. So, all right, let's look about Glory Land now. Glory Land is the first game which is on board for Metaverse soon. We are very excited of our launch, and our whole team is working hard behavior, scenario development, and operates the game. You should love if you join to play the IDLE games, and it will be streamed that you can see what the present games and the arts all is about the Talon style as well as and it's a full of the mentioned elements. Most importantly, you will impress the fun and the current gameplays offer for Glory Land. Just experience. NFT is really players important in the Glory Land, as the player must hold generate the hero NFT card to join the game. And the reward we are giving to you by this live stream is also the Glory Land NFT. There are different type of NFT card, written in the different level and different colors. But the most important thing is because it's a demand where player can process their next game level and related to program gold farming revenue. I will explain it later. The scenarios team and able for the player to upgrading high levels NFT card by consuming lower levels one. Sample is like this. Player can be earn the money as long as the player holding the heroes and cards NFT. They're starting to earning right away when even without playing the games, and there is no need for shaking and blocking your card. Player is also available for the while mining. The amount of staking overall depends on the quantity of your holding NFT. The higher the quantity of the NFT, the more rewards the player can get. Well, you can choose the battle zone. You can also join the event separation, the permission guild. Once the join to the guild, you will get a buff bonus and augmenting the highest computing power. This is the extra bonus for the guild present, and you can get about 5% commission bonus and all the members in the guild. But the consider requirement in excess of the guild, you can have to reach the request level of the system, and it can be cost some dollars. Similar to the NFT card I mentioned before, there's also different level of the guild. Higher levels is guild at 20, and the lowest one is about level 1. The maximum members increase about 50 linearity with the level of the guild. Personal buff is also increased the level of the guild, but the buff will be into power player, the stronger gaming and test spread, and make the level up easier. So you might want consider about how to get an NFT card by yourself. You can grab yourself a mystery box. The details of official mystery box alpha will be soon. But let me just give you a sneak peek. There's 3 tiers of a box, which is launching pricely. Higher tiers mystery box means you can get a higher probability of obligation and a more advanced NFT card. If you like to additional promotion reward, node system is the great choice because you are engaged to high commission of NFT selling while getting a huge package of the NFT card. In additional of the in-game reward, mining reward, and the promotion reward, players can also earning the great rewards during the game seasons. Individuals player as well as the guild can earn up to 100k cash during the single season. In Glory Land is not only play to earn, but it's also consider income about the multiplayer source. So the upcoming games is launching soon for the formatted world. That's pretty much all I want to share today. If you like to getting more information about us and learn about us, don't forget to follow and join our community. Thank you for listening.
Okay, thanks for sharing, Jack. Hope the project goes well.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. So the next project is Mental College. Mental College is an anime-style NFT project with a heavy focus on storytelling and fashion and lifestyle. Today, Charles, the co-founder of the project, will introduce Mental College to us. Welcome, Charles.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the introductions.
Okay.
So let me share my screen.
Okay.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, perfect. And I will kick off. Hello, everyone. My name is Charles, and I am one of the founder of Mental College Neuros project. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure that I can have the chance to share the details about our project, and hopefully you will find it very interesting. So I think you may have already noticed that our project name has an extension called Neuros. So Neuros stands for Not Ordinary School. So this is a concept that we created, and it's also the name of the multi-season NFT series that we're trying to build. So not your ordinary school means that it's a special campus that only special students can enter. So normal students like us, we won't get qualified. We come up with this idea because we want to build a multiple season NFT collections that can help represent minority of our society. And hopefully we can represent them and raise the voice for them. So our initial plans is that we want to build 3 seasons for the Neuros whole series. And the Mental College is our first chapter. So during the past 3 years, we found that there's so many of our friends, they suffered from mental issues, either the stress and pressure coming from their life, work, study, everything. So we want to build a NFT collection that can actually help represent them. And hopefully, after release, we can help motivate them as well. So the Mental College, it's a anime PFP project. So the total size of our collection is 6,000. And our main date is going to be the 2nd week of November this year. So the main price is currently not finally confirmed yet, because we want to provide a very competitive price depending on the market situation in November. So we will announce the final price 2 weeks before our mint date. So the current stated price is just a reference. So it's stated to be 0.04 to 0.06. And this is a reference for our public mint price. So depending on if you have whitelist or other role in our Discord, we do offer multiple different types of discount. So very likely if you join our community now, when you mint, you definitely mint our NFT at a price way below what's stated here. So Mental College does have 6 original characters that we have designed. So each character represents a specific mental issue. So as you see, we have paranoia, depressions, insomnia, etc. And we also do have something that's not typical mental issue like yandere. So this is very heavily related to anime culture and Japanese culture. So we think it's quite cool. So that's the reason why we bring it in. So all of our characters, they have their unique design library, which includes outfit, accessories, etc. And that won't be shared with other characters. And also you can see some of the characters, they do have different pose. Even they are all facing the same angle to the camera. So this is for display and showing off the unique items that they have. So our whole collection is going to be the variations of these 6 characters. So that's kind of the background and basic information about our collection. And here's a list of our highlights that makes us different from other NFT projects. So the first point is about our design. So the complexity of mental college design is something that definitely you never seen on any existing NFT projects. And the total number of trains that we designed is definitely more than all existing NFT projects on the market. So the outcome of this is that even if you pick a floor piece, you will find there's no other NFT within our collections that looks similar to the one you own. So the second one is related to our utility. So after the NFT release, we're going to build a Web3 digital fashion brand that we will announce many collaboration with successful Web2 well-known fashion streetwear lifestyle brand, and we will release the collab NFT piece. And we do also have an outfit exchange system that will allow you to combine the collaboration piece NFT with your avatar NFT to change its appearance and outfits, which I will explain more later when we go to the utility bit. The third point is about storyline. So before we actually designed the Mental College, we already defined the whole storyline for the 3-season Neurus series. And currently, you can find the manga being regularly updated on our Twitter and also Discord. So we will continuously doing that until we finish the whole story. That means that even post-mint, we will still update our manga to update the whole storyline and adventures about the Mental College students. The next point is about the social impact, because as I mentioned before, we want to build these collections to help people that suffer from mental issue. So a certain percentage of revenue is going to be allocated to execute this plan. And finally, it's about our team. So our team are fully doxed. Currently, we have 4 main co-founders, and all of us previously working for top consulting companies, and the clients that we previously served are all top companies and brands across different industries. So on our website, which I have attached a link at the final slide of these presentations, you can go have a look. All of our resumes are fully listed over there so that you can have a better idea about who we are and what we are capable of delivering. So now I'm going to talk a bit more about our art and design. So first, when we first designed Mental College, we want to combine many elements into our design so that when we review our NFTs, the holder will find the design is very thoughtful, and they will also relate the design to something that they know or they've seen before in their life. So our inspiration is coming from many different aspects. You will find some designing elements from fine art that's very famous, or some historical or cultural reference, especially in the Asia area. And also sometimes you may find that we designed a piece just based on a tweet, maybe coming from Elon Musk, or a news or a Instagram post that went viral at a certain time point. The intention of our design is we want people to basically find that our design has a lot of thoughts inside of it and also very interesting. So one unique feature about our design is about our outfit. So normally an NFT project, the outfit is only one layer. So if you check on OpenSea or other trading platforms, the outfit is only one trend. But we divide the outfits into 2 layers, so the inner layer and also the outer layers. This is a very big effort because, as you can see from the example that we displayed underneath, some of the time, if the jacket is very big, the portion of the inner side that you can see is very, very small. But even that's the case, we still have the full design, the details, everything painted for the inner clothing piece. This brings us 2 very good benefits. The first one is because of this, it enabled us to have so many different possible outfit combination. And this is also reason why I said, even if you pick it up a NFT from the floor price, you won't find any other NFT that looks similar to the one that you own. And this is also help us to enable to do the exchange system because we have 2 layers. So once you purchase or you get airdropped of the new clothing pieces in the future after the avatar release, you will be able to using the alpha exchange system to customize the outfit of your avatar. And this is our accessories design. So currently in our collections, we have over 100 accessories. And this is just a simple preview about what you can expect from us in our collections. So the category of our accessory really varies a lot. It can be food, fashion piece, handbags, jewelries. To be honest, it can be anything. So the intention of our accessory design, we just want it to be really interesting. And we want the holder to feel the same vibe once we review our NFT. So if it, when they see their NFT, they can laugh about it, saying that, oh my God, it's so interesting, that would mean a huge success for us. And now we have some sneak peek about different layers of our NFT. So we got the standard, rare, and one-of-one. So one thing to add about our one-of-one is that all of our one-of-one NFTs, they're all hand-painted. The design elements are all unique and exclusive to the NFT, to the one-of-one NFT. And the one-of-one NFT, they are also not coming from the 6 original characters. They have their own character. They play a huge role in our storyline, and they will appear really, really soon in our manga series. So make sure that you follow our Twitter, then you will know who they are. Besides the NFTs within our own collection, we also do tons of collabs with many successful existing NFT projects like Carrefour's, Yoga Pants, Akuma, etc. And this is just the ones that we currently already built. And we also have many one-of-one collab NFTs in productions as well. The main idea is we want to build a campaign to show our design and art abilities with showing these collabs NFT with those projects. So hopefully we will have a very big size of this kind of collections before mint. Now I'm going to talk a bit more details about our visions and the utility. So the first one is the digital fashion brand. As I mentioned before, after the release, we want to build the bridge between Web3 and Web2. So we will announce a lot of collaborations with successful Web2 brands, and each collaboration will include several collaboration pieces that we designed with them. And all of those pieces, they're going to be released in NFT format, and some of them, they will be airdropped to our holder as well. So we do have a outfit exchange systems that will allow people to combine their avatar NFT with those collab piece NFT, so that the outfit and appearance can be changed. We will also produce the physical piece for all of these collaborations, and people will be able to use their collaboration piece NFT to redeem the physical product, so that they can wear the exact same piece and the exact same outfit as their avatar. We find it, we think it's quite cool. So this is the reason why we want to deliver to our holders. So a bit more details about our backgrounds. So me, myself, and my wife, we do run a fashion boutique called Fabric, which is in Beijing, and it's especially for women's wear. So we do have a lot of resources with top brands, supply chain, showrooms, etc. And if you follow me on Twitter, you will also see I do have connections with a lot of top brands as well. So a little bit preview about our utility is that we do have the design of our first physical piece, and it's already in mass production. So what we're going to do is very shortly, we're going to do a giveaway campaign to give away our first own, in-house designed physical piece to our community member, just so that you can see how good the quality is, and if you like the design, and etc. Because we have seen so many NFT projects that they promise they're going to deliver, such many things, but then it actually costs several months for those promises to actually come true. So we want to first give people a little bit hint about what we are capable of delivering before the mint, just so that they can have a simple expectation about what they're going to receive post-mint. So the next point is about the social impact. So as I mentioned, we will allocate a certain percentage of our revenue to help the people that suffer from mental issues. This doesn't mean, just a simple donations. This is going to be something that we think, we're going to do that will help them directly. So we'll host some event with some associations Plus, we will try to build some platforms and applications that can actually bring more convenience between the patients and doctors. We are already in negotiation with several parties that if you're interested and want to join us to help deliver these kind of service, we will also send and list all of the possible proposals within our community. So our members, they have also the rights to vote, and they will have their rights to raise the voice to say what's the best way to approach and execute this plan. So that's pretty much everything about our projects, our design, backgrounds, utility, everything. So now I'm going to talk about how you can actually join the Mentor College. So the main process is similar to any other existing NFT projects. We do have two parts. So the public mint and whitelist mint. So for the public mint, everyone is welcome. And for the whitelist mint, there are actually two ways that you can get whitelist from us. So the first way is very similar to other NFT projects. So we do have collabs with other good communities, NFT projects, Alpha Group, etc. If you want a spot from those raffles, then you will be rewarded with whitelist. And we will also reward whitelist to the active community members that attend our events and activities in both Twitter and Discord. So a little bit preview. We're going to have a very huge Twitter campaign very, very soon. And for that event, it's basically our 6 students, they escape from our campus, and we will spread 6 missing people poster to help us to find those 6 students. So you can use those posters, attach it to the world near your homes, use some Photoshops to attach it to some famous buildings, famous locations, or anywhere interest, or even make a meme about it. We will reward whitelist to the attendance of this event, and the percentage of winning whitelist for this event is actually very high. So the second way of getting whitelist is something that's quite unique because we are a school. So we do have an online application system. So it's a questionnaire that has 6 questions. It's not an exam, so there's no directly correct or wrong answer. It's more about your personality and your personal interest. That will just give us a chance to know, a bit more details about you. We do receive a good amount of candidates already, but feel free to join that. And hopefully you will find the questionnaire very interesting as well. So yeah, so that's pretty much everything about us, Mentor College. Really thank you for your patience to listen to me and to know the details about our project. I've listed all the social medias and relevant links on this slide. Thank you very much. And hopefully I will see you all in our campus. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Charles. The project looks really cool and interesting. Oh, we have a bright future.
Thank you so much.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So our next project is MetaMirror. MetaMirror is building an extended Web3 and paradigm where data value from Web2 is bridged onto Web3, as well as the emerging metaverse. Shay, the head of product, will tell us how it works. Welcome, Shay.
Hello. Nice meeting everyone. Let me share my screen really quick.
Okay.
Cool. So, hi everyone. This is Shay. I'm from MetaMirror. We build a privacy-focused identity that connects the data value of Web2 and Web3. So our project is backed by UC Berkeley Blockchain Accelerator, and the technology is built upon Oasis Foundation privacy-preserving chain. And why do we work on this project? Why do we work on decentralized identity? So your data is very valuable. This happens both in Web2 and in Web3. In 2021, the digital advertising market has exceeded 500 billion USD. And this is built upon using the identity data that we have in the Web2 internet. The identity as a service market has also been valued for over 4.8 billion USD. And in the Web3, our identity data is actually still mostly unutilized. And as we all know, in Web3, we have ownership. And why are we not like owning the the most valuable component that we had in the internet in the past? Our mission is to help users regain the ownership of their identity, as well as the data revenue that's generated based on their identity ownership. And we do this through decentralized identity, which is essentially a personal profile that you own in your that you own as a token form in the Web3 internet. So how do you gain ownership and revenue using your own decentralized identity at Metamer? So the first step is that will help you unlock your data revenue by helping you bridge your Web2 data onto Web3 and turn that into your own data asset. This step is done through privacy preserving method. So only you have access to control your data asset, and only you have access to read about it. During this step, the data transformation is authenticated. So that guarantees that all the data that you onboard to Web3 is legitimate and verified, and therefore it has value, and therefore it shall be used with payment. We also guarantee the safety and the privacy of your data. So your data will be stored in a privacy preserving Web3 environment built by Oasis Network. And the computation is also conducted within this TEE environment. That means that only the compute result that you are willing to share with others will be shared with others. And the entire computation and the storage step is protected. And no one will be able to access anything other than the computer result. So that guarantees the safety and the privacy of your identity, which further allow you to leverage on the sensitive data that you have, and do not need to worry about having any leakage or privacy invasion. And finally, we also help, we provide the trusted API to connect users' decentralized identity with all the D apps on the Web3 environment. So that guarantees that your identity data will be used if you want it to be. So here are some example use cases. So at the moment, we have an automated campaign platform where you can check out and where you can start doing tasks on the Web2. Such tasks includes retweet, quote tweet, following people on Twitter, joining the Discord channels. So you can complete these tasks in Web2 and use your Web2 data to claim your own reward on our platform. So if you go to our platform, our website, you'll be able to find a whole list of such campaign. And these campaigns has the reward of NFT airdrops, the NFT whitelist, token airdrops, and etc. Oh, as well as sometimes you can find exclusive paths to the GameFi projects. So beyond the regular raffle reward that's given by the projects, by the campaign hosting people, you will also be awarded with an NFT badge onto your identity. Sometimes this badge is taken form of SBT, the soulbound token. So if you go ahead and join the campaign, then you're guaranteed to receive one of these identity badge, and this will later on lead to a token airdrop of our network. So definitely check it out. We have other use cases as well on the way. The first one would be very closely related to the campaign platform that I have been introducing, which is to match the campaign with a user that's interested in it. So this is our another step trying to tangle and like involve more data value into the network. So as we all know, advertising or like a recommendation system is one of the most valuable and revenue generating business in the Web2 internet. Like a giant amount of money is produced through using our identity data to match us with the information that people want us to know. And throughout this process, we have now been paid. This is a problem that so throughout this process, we have now been paid, and this is a problem that we're facing. Give me one moment. Since you are in Web3 in like Web3 era now, in Web3 time now, like we will be owning our own identity, and therefore, as a result, the identity data that we own should contribute to my own revenue. So like we're exploring another use case, which is to match the campaign with the user with a payment to user for receiving such recommendation. Because during this process, your data has been used to produce this matching result. So this is a bridge from the Web2 Web2 revenue generating case to the Web3 scenario. So definitely join our ecosystem and look out for this like upcoming use case. And beyond that, our platform can also be used for screening the hiring background, so supporting hiring Web3 hiring platforms to help them use data to back up their employee candidates, like the resume of the employee candidate. And we're also incorporating KYC data, meaning that we will be able to like start exploring the credit-based lending use cases. And there are more use cases on the way. So in terms of traction, our project already have more than 100. This number is still growing rapidly. I haven't tracked since last time. So we've been growing rapidly since 2 months ago, since we opened the service to the public. And we have 106 ecosystem onboarded onto our network. These ecosystem include like top layer 1 blockchain listed here, such as Oasis Foundation, KCC, OKC, and as well as top GameFi projects and DeFi projects. And we have rapidly growing into 50,000 users and like more than 700,000 identity trace has been generated through the privacy pre-saving method that I mentioned earlier. Yeah, so a little bit of comparison between us and the other DID projects runners in the space. So we're the only project that focus on privacy and focus on the Web2 data. So with this combination, which is valuable data, valuable and practical data, as well as privacy preservation, we're looking to unlock the immense data value that's long been disconnected with Web3. And none of our other DID projects has been doing that. Yeah. So because we're building on the Oasis network, we're able to solve the privacy issue. That's why we're able to unlock such a data value. Yeah, so another quick question that I would like to discuss is that when we move from Web2 to Web3, are we nominally improving our internet, moving on to the next stage of internet, such as we move from 4G to 5G. And during this process, have you not been observing that we've been losing a lot of the features that we have already developed in Web2. So if we are moving forward, are we going to give up on these applications? If we're giving up on this application, then are we really moving forward to the next generation of internet, or are we just exploring a special use case for having ownership on the internet? So in order for the Web3 to truly be Web3 and to truly be the next generation of internet, we need all the things that we have developed in the Web2 internet to still going forward and to improve, which is why MetaMirror is the critical foundation and the essential component of a true Web3. Okay. So the revenue project revenue model of a project is through like the network incentivization that's conducted during the value, during the data value is flowing around. So here's our roadmap. We have launched our portal in Q3 in August of this year, and we've been rapidly growing. And in this recent term, we're looking to launch our token and build more complicated applications. So we're looking forward to change the data ecosystem with you and make it more into ownership on the ecosystem. You can already start exploring in our website, and yeah. So if you head to our website, then you can click into the Embody tab. That will lead you to find the campaigns that I have mentioned earlier, and you can start collecting decentralized identity badge, collecting identity credentials in our space. And throughout this process, you would also be able to receive smart NFT airdrops, smart SBD airdrop, as well as token reward and whitelist rewards. So definitely join us, and please let's all look forward for more opportunities to unlock our data revenue.
Have you finished?
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing, Shay. Hope hear more good news from you.
Thank you, Carol, for hosting us today.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hello, Carol. This is David from Incentive. Can you hear me?
Hi, I can hear you. Okay.
Fantastic. Just a second.
Okay, I'll do some simple introduction first, then you can start.
Absolutely.
So, Incentive is a fiat DeFi integrated Web3 SaaS platform. It enables turnkey deployment of Web3 applications, including DeFi, NFT, GameFi, and more. David Rakowski, the co-founder of Incentive, will tell us the details of the project. Welcome, David.
Thank you so much, Carol. Thank you for your kind introduction. It's my pleasure to be here. My name is David, the co-founder of Incentive.io SaaS platform. And before we start, could you please let me know whether you can see the presentation? Can you see the slides? All right, Carol. I am assuming that you can see the presentation. Please let me know if otherwise. And first of all, let me tell you a few words about myself. So basically, as previously mentioned, I am the co-founder of Incentive.io, which is a SaaS platform. I am a PhD graduate from Gdańsk University in Poland with over 10 years of experience. So basically, I've been around the block since 2014, both in blockchain industry and AI and IoT sector. I previously worked as a senior investment manager at an AI company called Terminus Technologies. I used to be a senior business consultant and business advisor at Blockchain Global, and I am a former senior full stack software architect. So basically, I would like to tell you a few words about incentive. So basically, what is incentive? So you can think of incentive as a SaaS business development platform, which helps companies run their Web3 businesses. So basically, the platform consists of two major products, a code-free SaaS platform and a B2B advertisement marketplace. So our SaaS platform covers more than 90% of the most commonly used Web3 products and features. It also provides an interesting value proposition for both Web2 and Web3 clients who can easily start their businesses using incentive and access a wider network of partners and traffic alike. So now, why Web3? So as we all know, Web3 is a new trend taking over both the tech and venture capital world for a reason. So many unique advantages of Web3, such as privacy, self-custody, and instant global access will surely translate into the growing expansion in online business. So at the same time, it's still very hard for ordinary people and traditional companies to establish their Web3 presence. There are a few reasons for that, which we would like to dive deeper into. So at the current stage of Web3, as opposed to the legacy business models, the services offered by Web3 applications are very fragmented. So what do I mean by that? So starting a business on Web3 is very difficult at the moment. So let's say in traditional e-commerce, you can use one-step solution providers such as Shopify to start your own e-commerce business. It helps people establish their own e-commerce solutions easily. It also supports almost desired features such as payments, referral programs, shopping solutions, delivery, and live broadcasts in the form of plugins. So basically, for example, Shopify's customers can use just one software solution provider, as opposed to having to choose from hundreds of third parties offering the same solutions externally. However, this is not the case with Web3. So most of the current Web3 applications cannot exist without third-party service providers such as Uniswap or SushiSwap that are used for swaps and liquidity mining, say OpenSea for trading NFTs, or Sexes, centralized exchanges for onboarding purposes. So basically, it's impossible for one protocol to say send 100 links to various third-party providers to its own users so that they can take full advantage of what the protocol has to offer. Let's say if your users are the legacy business customers, think of companies such as Red Bull or Coca-Cola, this is a big problem because their customers are basically used to having everything taken care of for them without having to worry about anything. So basically, following the thought, let me explain you how incentive works. So incentive works using the Shopify analogy. So it's an all-in-one platform. And it works in a very similar fashion. So our business platform operates in SaaS business model, just like Shopify does. So third-party projects can use our admin panel to generate their own products, such as DEXs, staking pools, and they can also generate bundled transactions using the platform. So our system also provides direct on-ramps and off-ramps payment channels to make the onboarding process even easier. Now there are two more problems that I would like to discuss. Basically, at the current stage of the industry, there's a big gap between fiat currencies and cryptocurrencies. So basically, it's very difficult to directly buy digital assets such as NFTs by directly using your fiat currency. If you want to start your own business using a Web2 platform, for example, you won't come across any difficulties, such as setting up your desired payment methods, as opposed to Web3. So another problem is commercial adoption. So in this emerging market, there are no clear directions, no guidelines about marketing and promoting your product, getting listed on exchange, let alone prices for certain types of services. So the whole industry in general lacks convenient solutions and transparency. So basically, a few words about the functions that we offer. So Incentive SaaS platform offers its users an all-in-one solution. So we provide one simplified interface for deployment of Web3 products. So by using Incentive, users don't need to go to any other website or any other third-party protocol. So in general, our philosophy is to simplify the user experience as much as possible and make Web3 services accessible to everyone. So basically, we have 4 major features. First would be the multi-chain support. So our platform supports multi-chain, which makes it much easier for users from different ecosystems to interact with the protocol of their choice. So at the moment of speaking, the platform has been integrated with around 30 public chains. Second one will be hybrid payment system. So we offer a solution called a hybrid payment system, which allows the users to buy any token from any chain by using payment methods such as Visa or MasterCard. So, for example, as opposed to MoonPay, where your transaction output is limited to a certain number of mainstream cryptocurrencies, what you get using our hybrid payment system is your destination token on its native chain. We also provide a SaaS platform. So third-party projects can use the admin panel to generate their own products, such as decentralized exchanges, staking pools. They can generate bundled transactions, and they can deploy their own NFT marketplaces. So as mentioned before, the system also provides users with on-ramp and off-ramp solutions. So we are basically a Shopify of Web3. And the last feature would be our ad marketplace, which allows cross-promotion of the protocols across other Web3 communities, not only through direct ads, but also activities such as joint liquidity mining or community airdrops. So now a few words about Web3 building tools. So basically, Incentive makes it possible for every project to deploy its own independent ecosystem. The system does not require any coding skills from the user, and all key parameters can be easily configured by choosing predefined options from the drop-down lists. So with many plugins developed and available via the platform, most of users will only need to use one interface, which is provided by Incentive. And here, I would like to change the screen because I would like to show you how our product looks like. So just a second, please. All right. Can you hear, sorry, can you see our platform right now? All right.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Basically, okay, wonderful. So basically, our clients can be divided into 2 types of protocols. Those protocols that already have their token and those which do not. So basically, using Incentive platforms as platform, you can either create your token if you don't have one. That includes choosing the parameters of the token to basically customize the smart contract, or you can simply import your own token if you have one. Now, let me just quickly change the network because I've already deployed my own token. So for the sake of the presentation, we'll go quickly through it. All right. So basically, this is how our admin console looks like. As you can see, it looks in a very similar fashion to Shopify. So on the left side, we have different types of products. So after creating the token and injecting the initial liquidity, the users can create their own liquidity pools. They can create their own staking. We have different kinds of staking, both time limited or not. Like the airdrops can be also easily created simply by choosing the reward token, how long the airdrop should last, and the go-to wallet addresses. And the system also supports the payment that I've mentioned before, which are supported by one of our strategic partners, Alchemy Pay. What is also interesting, like all the solutions that we provide can be basically integrated with the ecosystems, with the interfaces rather, of our partners. So as you can see, here is one of our clients named BitStore, which basically deployed a variety of solutions with Incentive's help. So basically, BitStore is a mobile app which works in a similar fashion to a centralized exchange. It's a particularly popular solution in Southeast Asia. So as you can see, since BitStore is a form of an exchange, they basically enter into partnerships with a lot of tokens, which are later listed. So as you can see here, we have staking pools between BitStore and other third-party projects, which are now the partners of BitStore, and all those farms and staking pools are basically powered by Incentive. So as you can see right now, we are looking at Incentive's website, and our services are basically integrated into their front end. And as you can see, we also integrated purchasing option or like buy plugin for BitStore. So basically, right now you can buy all the tokens which are listed on BitStore using either Visa and MasterCard payments and Binance Pay. What makes it pretty unique is basically the fact that thanks to the cooperation with the Alchemy Pay, which is currently licensed to operate in more than 170 countries, basically you can buy any tokens regardless of the country where you are in, as long as you have Visa, MasterCard, or UniPay card. So this is particularly valuable for the projects that are not listed on major centralized exchanges, because right now using your fiat money, your bank card, or Binance Pay, you can basically buy a token which hasn't been listed anywhere yet. All right, so that will be it. Let me just go back to the presentation. Okay, so basically, we've partnered with a lot of projects in the space. Those include BitStore and also big GameFi and NFT protocols such as BigTime and History DAO. So basically, each project is a different use case, but what we provide basically depends on what the user desires. We've been also working closely with Alchemy Pay and Near as some of our strategic partners. We also deployed the decentralized exchange for Steppen, and we've also formed a strategic partnership with Perpetual Protocol, which is now available to use directly on our SaaS platform. So basically, we also have, like for the projects who can be our potential partners, we also have strategic resources, and we help them reach to the major exchanges in the space. So basically, we've already acquired more than 50 projects in under 3 months. This is the data as of June. So basically, the SaaS platform already generates revenue. Talking about the June, when it comes to our partners, we managed to integrate our services with 8 projects listed on Binance and Coinbase, 24 second-tier projects from Gate, KuCoin, Huobi, and we already have 20 partners who have been paying for our SaaS solutions. Since the moment of inception of the protocol, we managed to secure more than 120 partnerships in the entire space. So basically, a few more words about tokenomics behind the protocol. So basically, we are going to introduce the SaaS plugin market. So basically, once the third-party developers decide to integrate their decentralized applications with Incentive in the form of plugin, once the user use the plugins, they will have to pay for using the plugin using Incentive SaaS token, and developers of the plugin will get a fraction of that fees. There will be also a governance token. So basically, anywhere between 0.01 to 1% fees will be charged for DeFi to fiat transactions using the hybrid payment system that I've shown you before. And we'll also have an ad market, which is still currently under development. And the whole ad market will be based on the utility of our SaaS token. So basically, when it comes to the roadmap, right now, we've already captured around 30% of top 500 projects, and we are preparing for a token private sale. And in early 2023, we are going to keep working on the development of our cooperation with the third-party service providers. We are going to launch our ad marketplace, which is nearly deployed, and we are going to undergo the IEO. So that will be it for today. Thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed our presentation. If you happen to have any more questions, I'll be more than happy to answer those.
Okay, thanks, David. The concept of incentive is really inspiring. Hope it goes well.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Carol, for hosting the event. And until the next time, thank you so much for your time.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
So our next project is Mainland. Mainland is a combination of a UGC community and a social game. Desiree, Mainland spokesperson, will share more details with us. Welcome, Desiree.
Hello, everyone. I am Desiree from England. Today, our topic is about NFT reshape the IP industry. Some people think of NFT as profile picture or just an avatar or a carrier of art and represents some of certain rights. We would like to share with you from the side of IP and briefly introduce about our project today. Mainland is a combination of an UGC community and social gaming. The team is from Disney, Google, ByteDance, and more. In Mainland, the user's NFT is not just an avatar, but a character that can be customized in appearance and a role can be cultivated too. We're gonna do our sharings to two parts today. The first part is how the traditional IP industry works and the existing problems. And the second one is how NFT is going to reshape the IP industry and what kind of innovation Mainland will bring to the field. We roughly divided IP industry into three different leagues. Upstreams are IP owners, such as Disney. They acquire IP either in-house or buy IPs from other people. They take the movie as a starting point. Box office revenue is the first way they earn money. Once an IP has a popularity, in future, they can sell goods based on the IP. And the midstream is the derivative manufacturer, such as Premium Bandai and Hasbro. After Disney established the IP, they'll ask Disney's authorization to produce toys, costumes, and other goods for the Disney. We call those goods as derivative manufacturer. And the downstream is the distribution channel, such as online media, big shopping malls, e-commerce, exhibitions, concerts, and so on. They're gonna reach consumers directly. The derivative may be the secondary market for Disney, but they're very profitable. For example, Toy Story 3 has brought in $1.1 billion at the box revenue for Disney and $8.7 billion from the derivative and licensing revenue. Currently, Disney has a massive IP metrics, built an IP ecosystem with massive movies, and has strong earning power. By the way, being an IP metrics is also our Mainland's goal. And all of this will come from the community. And we're gonna do this for our community. Next, we're gonna talk about the problems existing in the traditional IP industry. For IP owner, for the big IP, the cost is extremely high. It requires hundreds of millions of dollars and millions of good ideas. The team is over 100 people, but the payback cycle is super long. And for small IP, although the cost is low, the life cycle is extremely short. And the visibility is low, the liquidity is extremely poor. And it can only benefit a very few amount of people. This is not only a problem of many traditional small IPs, but also the current status of many NFTs. And for derivative manufacturer, the licensing cost is super high and the authorization of single category is high as million or even more. Consumers can only purchase things that provided in the market, so they don't get real choices. And the manufacturer is manufacturer. They have no right to carry out recreation, and there's no different from manufacturer from the factory. From the point of consumer side, you can only participate in the IP construction. You can only simply do the purchase behavior instead of creation behavior. Goods are all come from certain channel, such as malls, Amazons, etc. And there's no real choices for you. And once you buy the good, there is no community for it, and you won't feel any sense of belongings. The process is very similar to Web1, where you are isolated in the node, but passively receiving content. The advent of NFTs has changed a lot of things. Previously, the operation of IP was extremely dependent on capital and channels. The NFT has changed the production and need relationship, and the cost of each link has been greatly reduced. For IP owner, the production cost of NFTs is almost free compared to the movies. The number of creation team has been reduced, and the payback cycle has been greatly shortened. Because of the holdable nature of NFTs, it will bring celebrity effects and circle effects. This is gonna gain a lot of attention. And through community innovation, IP will be self-reinforcing and greatly extend its life cycle. The production of a film usually requires confidentiality. The release of NFTs is a co-creation. It not only can get funding from the investors, but also can get an additional resource such as celebrity endorsement, talented people to join the team. And for derivative manufacturer producers, they don't need to spend millions of dollars to buy license. As long as they spend a little money to buy NFT, they're gonna get authorization of all categories, and they can do a recreation based on it. And sales channels are mainly online. There's no need to rely on offline channels. For consumers, they're not only a simple consumer, but also a builder and investor of this brand. This means the consumption is an investment. Instead of playing by the consumer themselves, now they can enjoy the community and have a stronger sense of participation. In this case, the NFT will be a national movement to empower everyone in creation by creating their own IPs. Also, it is directly decentralized, jumping directly from Web 1 model to Web 3. However, this is just our understanding to NFT. NFT is only a relatively suitable IP management method nowadays. We will explore better ways in future, and now we're even considering launching our own protocols. So, what will Minglan do in such an opportunity? Most good NFT projects target a group of users with clear characteristics, then create a specific IP for the group and tell a story that they mostly like to hear. But we will not to do that. Our character appearance is customized. Our character called nomads, just like actors in real life. The same nomad can wear different costumes, pick up different props, play different roles, and tell different stories. They can travel through cyberpunk or wizarding world. And this story will be generated by us and the community together. Because we believe that everyone is different, even in ordinary life, in the face of different people, in different scenarios, she or he will have different performances. Everyone's personality is inherently different. Everyone's mood is changing constantly, and people should not be labeled. So our NFT are not just fixed figures like mummies. We don't create a human for the user, but let the user play whatever role they like. So our slogan is, be together, be different. The more popular the nomad is, the more spiritual and mature rewards the broker, means the holder of the role, will naturally reap. We will also provide places for the nomads, because for the story to be happen, there has to be a setting. With only people, there is no place for the story to take place. Therefore, we will provide a limited amount of land for user to remodel into different scenarios. The land not only hosts the social life of the nomads, but also breeding ground for all kinds of stories. We will provide a number of items to help users tell better stories. Our project is not limited to Web3 users. A great IP will not be a niche. So we're going to be as open as possible. We will open to non-Web3 users, even if the users never has a wallet. However, it doesn't matter to us. They can log in with an email. Second, our users don't have any blockchain knowledge, and that's fine. And thirdly, we're gonna run it on mobile devices, and we don't need our users to have a high-end devices. We will never let users who are temporarily behind it. Not only great IP needs a huge user base, but also we believe in the true spirit of blockchain. And we hope to work with you on UGC community, and we're gonna be always dedicated to it. And let's make the next great IP together. This is our point of view from an IP perspective. And the goal of Midland is not just to build IP. In fact, from a social network perspective and from a game perspective, we can find a different value of Midland. Because a small amount of the time, we're gonna not share too much today, and you can follow us on Twitter. We're gonna do occasionally AMAs and opinion shares, and sometimes we give whitelist. In addition, this time we bring you the airdrop of 20 Midland skeleton edition NFTs, and I personally advise doing transaction on Element to save more fees. We're still a very new and young team. Therefore, if you are interested in joining us, please feel free to contact us on Twitter. And thank you all, and have a good time for the rest of your day.
Thank you, Desiree. The concept of Midland is really inspiring. Hope to hear more good news from you guys. Okay. Our next project is CBG. CBG is a light online multiplayer battle royale game. The game embeds both play-to-earn and free-to-play mechanisms. Vincent, CBG's Director of Operations, will introduce the game to us. Welcome, Vincent.
Hello, everyone. First of all, thank you for the invitation of Blocklike, and I'm the CEO of CBG. I'm CEO of CBG, Vincent, and today I'm so happy with my colleague Calvin are going to introduce our project CBG, a powerful blockchain game. And maybe Calvin, please introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. It's glad of being here to show the work. I'm Calvin, the VP of CBG. So before we start the introduction, let me show you a couple minutes video about the CBG. I'm gonna share the screen. Give me a second. Okay. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. The CBG is a GameFi project that stands for Crypto Elite Battleground and is born to bring the best and real game to GameFi. So CEBG has its unique gameplay and combine mobile, social, and open world system. The user growth is quite solid since it's free to play, so that there is few threshold for new user to enter. The project has the support of KuCoin, which KuCoin is one of our investors, and the origin team is built with professionals of over 15 years. We will introduce the team investor later. Okay, speaking of game, it's a 3D 45-degree angled battle royale plus MOBA. There are 40 players in each round of the battle, and there is only one winner of the team. You can enjoy the game in PvP and PvE. As I said, it's free to play. Therefore, players from Web2 and Web3 will be joining the game easily. So the user base won't be a limit. CBG is both P2. Oh, let me see here. Yes. So the CBG is both play P2E play to earn and play for fun. And the open world system will be enabled in next year. So then all the players will be the participator and the creator of the open world system, which allows them to edit the map. Let me show you here. Yes. So every player can be a creator of the map, and each map created could be minted to an NFT. Okay, let me introduce the NFT of CBG, which are hero, weapon, chips, and map. The threshold of Web3 player will be an NFT hero. You don't have to have weapon or chip NFT to join the battle, because you could pick them up during the battle, but there will be enhancement to earn tokens. Your NFT is upgradable that requires CBG tokens, which they are CEG, the utility token, and the CEC, the governance token. Let me show you the images and designs of our NFTs. So this is a hero, and the weapon here. I think they are very cool weapons, right? And also the chip. The weapon and chip are enhancement to the hero. Okay, and as I said, this is the map NFT. In 2023, you can edit the map and mint them to the NFTs. Okay. Okay, so here we go, the marketplace of CBG. Here we go, this marketplace of CBG. We have mystery box, staking, trading, and renting system built inside the game. The hero NFT has its limit of token earning. As I mentioned earlier, you can upgrade the limit to produce more token by NFTs and tokens. In this case, the economic is deflation, and the price of NFT and token is curve growing. Okay, also, CBG has equipped with financial community AI to establish the economic stability of the entire ecology. And I'm gonna show you the image and the specific designs of this FC. This is quite professional. So if you wanna know the more things, we can share you the deck after this. Okay, then. Speaking of the team, I think the team of CBG will be the main part to introduce. The team members are having more than 15 years of industrial experience. Our CEO Michael is a former co-executive of Giant Interact Group and Shenda Group. And we also have Steve Hallow. They are also the main member of this team. They are very professional. As you can see, their experience in each giant. Okay, let me introduce the investor of CEBG. KuCoin lead investor CEBG, and we are one of project that KuCoin mainly incubate. At the same time, we are also funded by more than 7 other institutional investors, including Hashkey, SNZ, ANT Capital. Now the valuation of CEBG is worth the $50 million. So the roadmap here, in September, we're about to launch a 3D version of the game and IDO, but we wanted to make smooth transaction from the current 2D to 3D to have better experience for gamers. So we delayed this plan to November, the middle of November, which the beta test for everyone to join. So then when we present everyone the 3D version of CEBG, and also at the same time we will publish the second patch of NFT on Polygon. So after we plan to have a listing after the market environment's better. So the listing plan is about to at the end of this year. So from this day on to the beta test of CEBG in a month, we enable the global ambassador and volunteer projects. So welcome for everybody to join to be our ambassador or a volunteer to earn the rich reward. And thank you very much. That'd be all.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thanks for sharing. So looks like CEBG has a lot of potential. Yeah, hope it has have a bright future.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And I hope you the whole thing is clear because before that you said the mic has some problem. Is everything all right?
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be great. That'd be great.
Okay.
Okay, so.
So have you finished?
Oh yes, I'm finished. So now I'm gonna stop the sharing.
Okay. Okay. Bye.
Okay. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Okay. Bye. So our next project is Inver. Inver envisions building hybrid financial services by bridging the real economy into crypto space, such as TradFi with DeFi, real-world assets tokenization. Kenji, the founder of Inver Finance, will show us how it works. Welcome, Kenji.
Hello, everyone. Glad to be here, and thanks for Blocklike and Finance to hosting this event. And I'm very happy to be here to introduce Inver Finance. So let me share my screen first. Wait a second. Okay, maybe I could turn off my video. Okay. So Inver Finance is positioning in hi-fi protocol, which we aim to bridging economy together, of the real economy and the crypto economy. So for today's topic, the key to Web3, what is Inver Finance can do in this sector. So let's go see. Inver Finance envision to build hybrid finance, like I said, by bridging the real economy into the space. And we started from doing real world asset tokenization. So because as you can see, there are several successful cases in NFT sector. A lot of people, they are all experience and enjoy like the NFT of artwork or PFP. Also, we really see there are many teams and projects that are working on developing NFT application in different sectors, like the decentralized identity, like gaming, like social engagement, right? But there are very few NFT use case are really utilized in the financial sector. Even though we see like GameFi, the concept of GameFi or social fi or S5, right? But there are very, very few cases really utilize this technology and use NFT in financial area. So that's why INVA is here. We want to do. I believe the financialization is the reason most people in the space they are joining the space, because all the speculator or the trader that are chasing profits taking eyes on the flow price and struggling with volatility day by day, right? And we already saw the DeFi infrastructure is already on the road to mature, to massive adoption. So we believe that financial type NFT will be trending and become another thriving sector in the near future. We will be soon to see, and also bring more traditional financial use case and users and institutional investor jump in this crypto space. So that's our first step of INVA Finance. So the reason why we organize INVA Finance and why we do INVA is like, we believe that the future of blockchain, the future of crypto will be like the combination. It's like the integration with whole economies. Like I said, we want to building a connection between real world and crypto ecosystem. So we firstly target the real world asset setters, which means, as you can see in the slide, the real world sector, the RWA in short name, it will be include like global real estate, including commodity, including like corporate debt, including industrial equipment, something like that. They can coverage huge of the hard asset, the real asset we familiar with in our daily life. So this huge real world asset sector is very huge and underserved, underdeveloped with this new tech, with blockchain. So we believe that real RWA tokenization is game-changing to further accelerating the blockchain adoption or support the economy in crypto ecosystem. So we believe that, like I show you in the slide, if we tokenize 1% of global real estate sector, then there will be 3 times the crypto market cap could have in the future. So that's amazing, right? So there are still have some advantage and some improvement can be with real asset tokenization compared to the traditional one. So, and the second reason why INVA Finance is doing this in this track is that, like I said, the most of the existing decentralized protocol, no matter you are DeFi project or Earth project or DAO project, they are all solely rely on this virtual economy, right? They just printing the token they want, but they didn't think about, and they have like a single and fragile revenue structure. So you can see that's why crypto assets are all high volatility, and they are all too fragile to confront the micro economy, and they are too weak to support the whole community and protocol. So that's why we believe that by integrating real asset, by integrating the advantage of TradFi can be a new backstar experience to support the crypto ecosystem. And then the last one you will see in the future is that we are already familiar with traditional finance, right? You maybe have experience to go to stock exchange to buy exchange stock. You may have fund experience. You may purchase some funds, right? But with blockchain, we can do even more, and you will be more transparency, more accessible, and more efficient compared to traditional finance can work, right? So Inveria is our first flagship project. is the RWA tokenization world. We want to utilize blockchain and NFT to make the traditional finance and real estate investment become more efficient and more possibility to have in the future, because you will see there will be so many use cases by utilizing all those kind of NFT. So also you can see the process compared to each other. You will see in blockchain world there will be more easy to use and more transparency, and with permissionless. You don't need to worry about the border, and you don't need to even worry about which exchange I should register, right? You just only need to have your digital wallet, your MetaMask and cryptocurrency. Okay, so that's our solution. This is our solution. We aiming to create the trust minimized model through combination between on-chain and off-chain. So that's why how we do, and we believe it will works on real world asset tokenization in very real world. So as you can see, in the on-chain side, we certainly utilize the advantage of smart contract, right? We want to make it more clear as possible, right? You can check our staking contract to check our fund management policy and how you can have and the rights you may have in a whole staking journey. And also we use multi-sig wallet to make sure whole fund is secure, and you can check our website. So like I said, we do in the real world asset tokenization. So the real asset will be the ownership, the rights of NFT holder will be secure and assured on chain according to the smart contract mechanism. And the other side, the off-chain side, we gone through the traditional way, right? We will make sure whole investment benefit, the investment interest will be assured and be secured by the legal agreement. And we are, and all the entity, no matter it's the issuer entity, the infra finance, or the asset owner entity, will be overseen by the regulator. So we structure and build these two gates to protect the investor rights by owning and investing this kind of NFT. Okay, so the next page will be like I said, if we just invest in real estate, invest in real world asset in traditional way, then you will have zero possibility to interact and integrate with other financial service or other type of application. But within blockchain, by using blockchain, we can very easily to use the NFT you own, and you can either stay to earn, you can use it as collateral to borrow funds, to borrow currency, maybe in other type of DeFi protocol, right? So by using NFT, we believe that is certainly a great digital certificate, a digital ownership for the investor to either get the rights, the basic right they may have, and they will have other use case they can build, or they can interact with other protocol, like with Chainlink, with Ethereum protocol, with BandDAO, or many other type. So they will have many other use case you can imagine, like I already showed in this slide. Okay, so in the end, the RWA tokenization world, the Iberia, we are doing now. Our first flagship will be an open platform that every verified entity can utilize their valuable and productive assets and to do financing, to do fundraising in Iberia, in our platform. Or in the other side, the investor, they may they who they want to invest in real estate, they want to assets the real world asset real value, or they want to do diversify, they can just go to Inveria and they will see there are more multiple options for them. Yeah. Okay, so this slide is talking about the future of Inveria. It will be open platform, and it will be like the whole procedure you may have. You need to do KYC, and you by owning the NFT, you can stay to earn. That's the basic right you may have, and also you may have other type of utilities and privilege by becoming the pioneer in this area. Okay, so this slide is talking about the roadmap of Inva Finance. The reason why Inveria is our first move, the first strategy, is that acquiring real value, acquiring hard asset, solid asset into our protocol is essential. And we want to utilize this hard asset as our first reserve, our solid reserve to serve our future development. Like I said, the goal, the vision of Inva Finance is building hybrid financial protocol, which means in long term, in the final stage, we will have you could see the different type of like structural financial product or service within Inva ecosystem. So we are trying to build in the whole hi-fi ecosystem in the future for our long-term goal. But first stage is that we want to make sure whole economy backstart is solid and is reliable. So that's why we do the tokenization first. And you can see our next stage, our next big stage will be stablecoin and the hybrid financial protocol. So that's what we do. And in the third stage, you could see there will be our huge, interesting and very promising self-sustainable tokenomics will show up. Okay. So this slide is the interface. The interface will be in Inveria 2022. We already launched our product in September, and we are under the public sale stage. So if you are interested of our project, you can go to our website and take a look and check around if this kind of service you are interested in, and maybe you can join our community and build something with us, and maybe share your feedback. Okay, so as I said, we don't want to do things in traditional way. We want to do disruptive, and we want to do more responsible and interesting, and to be like crypto. You know what I mean? So as you can see, you see our platform is look like some interesting character and story, which certainly is suitable and compatible to crypto culture. And in our platform, you can stake to earn, you can interact with the tokenization world. We will show up some novel use case you can check out. We design our platform in long-term perspective, so it's not a one-time NFT minting page. Okay, and this is our leadership, and Matt, Sanjay, and Anil is our leaders in handling the government relationship and handling Middle East business. And me, Kenji, I am responsible for the whole project, and Sean is our early investor. So that's all. That's whole Inva Finance. Is that clear?
Okay, thank you, Kenji. Our next project is Chenja. Chenja is a multi-chain NFT marketplace with an advanced aggregator. Today, Chenja CMO Sam will talk about Chenja in detail. Welcome, Sam.
Welcome, guys. Thank you for having me on the show today. It's great to be here.
Okay, you can start your presentation. Yeah.
Yeah. So, tell you guys a bit more about Chenja. Well, Chamcha is planning to be the most secure platform for NFTs where you can buy and sell NFTs and earn interest on them, and plus gives you custody of NFT assets. The name behind Chamcha is actually a market in Chiang Mai, Thailand, and they're called the Chamcha market. So we really love this name because it kind of plays on where the activity happens. You know, you can come in there, you can trade, get what you need, and get out in a nice, fun, safe place. The top 5 features of Chamcha, well, number 1 is NFT aggregator. So in here, you can buy NFTs from multi-chain selections, highly aggregated information. You improve trading efficiency because it's all in one place for you, and it's diversified payment methods. So anything to do with NFTs, you'll be able to find it in here. One of the second top features is NFT Earn. So this is where you can put your NFTs in there to earn a return for you, and you're earning interest on your NFTs. So rather than having them sitting there doing nothing, your NFTs is earning you something in return. Another feature is the initial NFT offering. So we're going to be helping new projects, NFT asset they want to bring to the world. They want to have a market for it. They can bring it to Chamcha, and we have that marketplace for them. So we can help them from the start to the finish of their project to make it as successful as they possibly can be. Another feature is the rent. So we use the ERC 4907 standard, and this is for any NFT rentals you want to use in there. You can get on the platform, rent your NFTs, and it's a great feature. Now, one of our favorite things is the Chamcha floor swap. So this is an automated market maker known as an AMM, and this is a NFT-based DEX tool. So you want to get on there, you want to get into your NFT as soon as you can get your hands on that through the floor swap. It's awesome. So that's the top 5 features we really want to push on for Chamcha, because it's going to make NFT access for anybody out there super simple. And if you have no idea what you're doing, well, you can hop into Chamcha and it makes it super simple for you. It's the place to be for NFT assets. Also with this, we're one of the most professional NFT marketplaces with over 10,000 NFT collections, multi-chain support, and there's also 24/7 customer service. So if there's ever an issue, you ever need a hand with anything, you hop onto there, we can get you guys sorted straight away, get your NFTs going. Now, some of the key points we want to outline for us is, well, you're going to be able to purchase NFTs on the platform with your credit cards. So someone that has no knowledge about crypto, they want to get involved into NFTs, they can do it super simple, type it in, purchase what they want, and use their credit card to access this. There's also going to be a buy NFTs with stablecoins feature. So if you're holding some USDT or USDC, you can hop in there and you can purchase NFTs with your stablecoins. And we're really doing this to maximize the utility of the NFT assets on there, because a lot of people have NFTs, they're just sitting there and they don't have to do with them. They're earning nothing in return for holding these NFTs. Now with the Chamcha platform, they can hop on there and they can earn a return on these assets. So it's an awesome feature. You'd be silly not to use it actually. And also the introduction of NFTFi, which is the NFT finance. So this is another feature of Chamcha on there. You're going to love it when we can introduce it in there. So stay tuned for that. And with our NFT platform known as INN, this is the launch platform. It's going to help any artists out there that don't know what they're doing with NFTs too much, but they want to create one and grow one for themselves. They come to this platform and it's super simple for them to do. And also we're going to be supporting charities with this because it's our social responsibility. We believe, NFTs are the place for people to come. We also want to give back to people. So we're going to have a charitable side of Chamcha for everyone to use on there. Now, also with our community is growing very rapidly. On Telegram, we have over 60,000 followers. Twitter, we've just hit over 26,000 followers on there as well. So we can see our Web3 community is growing. And if you guys want to get on there and join us as well, don't forget, Chamcha, we're on Twitter and Telegram. Check us out and watch the community grow and become part of this NFT community we're building here. It's going to be huge, and in our opinion, it's going to be the best in the world. And the other thing we love about this is we've created such market attention before we even launched. So it's telling us that there's a need for this in the market, and people want that safe space where they can come onto the NFT platform. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know the prices. They want to make sure what they're purchasing is the right thing. It's legitimate NFTs. As we know, there are a lot of knockoff ones out there. So every single project that we have on there, any NFT available on our platform has been handpicked by us. We know it's safe and secure for anyone to get on there and buy legitimate NFTs and store them in a safe place and then earn something for having those NFTs on the platform. And just want to say a big thank you for having us on here. Don't forget, we're giving away 5 free NFTs for this. So check out the deal, guys, and thank you so much for having us on. All good?
Oh, so have you finished?
Yeah, all done.
Oh, okay. Thank you for sharing, Sam. Hope Chamcha goes well.
No, thank you so much.
Okay, bye. See you next time.
See you later. See ya.
Okay, bye. Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for coming and sharing. Looking forward to hearing more good news from you guys, and we will continue holding Link Now events in the future. You can stay tuned for that. By the way, you can join Blocklike's Telegram community. Everything about this event will be shared in it. And don't forget to check out Xcabin's Twitter or website xcabin.com to win rewards. I'll see you next time. Bye.